Hello there, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, welcome to this powerful reading. Today's energy is intense. As I'm filming today, we have the planet Mercury opposing the planet Pluto. The combination of these planets' energy is creating something I want to call mental warfare. It's something that some of you are already experiencing in your life. It is showing up through some of the conversations that you're having that are feeling heated or loaded in some way. It is through the power struggles that are showing up in your lives unexpectedly or out of nowhere. It is where everyone's trying to prove a point or protect some sort of a truth. It is something that you feel in the background, beneath the surface, in silence. Sometimes it's like an internal battle or a battle that you're saying without words, because this energy is going to speak louder than words. You're definitely going to feel it. So I wanted to bring you some messages, some guidance, some clarity that your soul needs to hear today as you're navigating through this. So we're going to pull some cards and see what it is that Spirit wants to share. All right, Pisces, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you as you navigate this energy. So we're going to start with a Spirit animal card. This is an animal that is going to be guiding you through this energy, and it's coming to you with a grounding message. So we have the antelope. Have any of you seen an antelope? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So decisive action. You're meant to take decisive action here. So you are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Okay, so once again, you are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Okay, so you don't want to get caught up in your mind, overthinking, doubting, procrastinating here. You want to take decisive action. So you want to clear the noise in your mind. Write things down on a sheet of paper here, Pisces, especially if you're having a hard time trying to make a decision or take action on something. You want to be intentional behind the actions you're taking. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is pull a Sacred Woundings Oracle card. This is something that might be surfacing, something that is being drawn out of you. And this is something that you're meant to heal at this time or become aware of. So the wound of the weight of witness. The wound of the weight of witness. Okay, so let's read this message. Carrying what you couldn't fix. Are you carrying something that you couldn't fix? This wound arises when you held space for pain, trauma, or injustice you couldn't change. You saw too much. You felt too deeply. Or stood by helplessly. It can leave you heavy with guilt, sorrow, or helplessness. Not for what you did, but for what you couldn't do. So this is where Spirit is saying it wasn't your fault. To put that weight down, to put that wound down, to heal it, work on healing it. I feel Spirit is calling you to channel this into something else. Find an outlet for this wound to express itself in a way that it hasn't yet. Okay, so some of you might be feeling this, others you might not. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. Six of Wands. You're meant to shine in your life. You have this beautiful energy about you, Pisces, and you are someone that is meant to be heard, someone that is meant to be seen. This is your light. And maybe you're suppressing this in some way, or you're having a hard time shining that light. Maybe you've been shining that light and something temporarily has come in and knocked you off your horse. This is what I'm getting here. So Six of Wands, the horse is coming in also as a guiding animal for you. So Queen of Pentacles, get grounded here. This energy is so beautiful around you. We don't need to get caught up in our mindscape. in that mental warfare. I feel that that warfare is more external to you, and you are someone that is not really bothered by it too much unless your senses are heightened. So this is where Spirit is asking some of you or encouraging you to ground your energy at this time as you're moving through the energies you're moving through. There's an opportunity here for you to create, to really experience the energy of abundance and love in your life. We've got double queens here. So we have a material energy and we have this energy of will and desire doubled up. So yeah, the number 13s are coming in, 1313 for you. Pay attention to these numbers, Pisces, and they want you to own your power. They want you to step into your authority, into the energy of your soul, and shine that light in the world because you are deserving and worthy of it. And there's something that you're bringing into the world here, Pisces, that I feel you aren't even aware of until it actually happens. So powerful, whatever it is that's going on in your life. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies show up for you in your life. So share with me in the comment section below. So sunflowers are the images here that are coming through. We got a wreath, and I don't know why, but I'm getting a pineapple. So sunflowers, pineapples, and wreaths are coming in as signs for you. You might be seeing them somewhere in your life. Maybe you've been eating pineapple or adding that somewhere in your diet, or I'm getting sunflowers. Both of these queens have their eyes closed, so you're tuned in here, Pisces, and I feel it's really important for you to tune back into your soul's energy, to bring yourself back home through whatever experience you're having, and stay connected to this every single day. To stay tuned to the present moment, to the here and the now, to your physical body, and really nurture that physical body. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. So this is you really being in this beautiful energy of abundance and love. Like you're really owning this power within you, Pisces. And you're starting to see that your external world, your material world, is starting to reflect that, your energy. So some of you have been working really hard, and Spirit wants you to just they're giving you a pat on the back, but they want you to give yourself a pat on the back to, take a look at how far you've come here, Pisces. You've done a lot of work to get here, and they want you to smell the roses. They want you to stop and smell the roses, stop and enjoy the moment of what it is that you are creating and how far you've come in your life. I'm seeing expansion happening here. So I don't know if you have a business. I'm seeing someone working really hard on a project, maybe something that you're creating with your hands. Maybe you make candles, or you have some social media presence, right? This is something that you're doing for yourself, and I'm seeing you flourishing here. I'm seeing you working on this beautiful garden and seeing it blooming, seeing it thriving, and other people taking notice of it. And it's really important that you surround yourself at this time with energies that uplift you, that are like-minded. Anyone that drains you at this time, I feel it is time to keep yourself not to keep yourself fully away from that energy, but to limit the amount of access that energy that drains you has on you. Okay, because right now you are growing, you are elevating. There's a beautiful energy that you're meant to experience that some of you are already experiencing. And I'm getting a disconnect from noise. So this is where you're not, immersed in the energy of noise or chaos. This is rather you focusing on what's important for you, you standing in the energy or tapping into the energy of love and spreading that out there, because everything is working for you. And there's people cheering you on. You're at the finish line. I feel something is coming here into your light, this energy, it's coming in. And it feels like it's one of those biggest wins of your life. Like you're about to reach a point in your life where you are being recognized, you are being seen, you are being heard, and vice versa. It's a collective energy that is working in unison. And I'm getting a soul tribe here as well. So some of you might be connecting with people, and these people are within the same energy as you. Everything is happening for the highest good here. And you are in the limelight. You are the one that is leading the way here. You are the one that is inspiring. You are the one that is teaching. So you are meant to be here. Those of you that are feeling any kind of doubt, any kind of overwhelmed, any kind of, battle within yourself and your mind that is working against whatever this desire is, whatever this dream is, whatever this experience is. This is yours. You are the one that's creating, and this is why you're here. So something is going to work out for you really well here. I want you to know that. I want you to take that decisive action towards it, because sometimes we have a lot of noise, sometimes things that lead us down a different path. But right now, everything is in alignment for you. Spirit wants you to know everything is in alignment with you, for you, and love is the way. Stay tuned into the energy of love here, Pisces. And the double queens, these are so beautiful. They're so rooted. So first, Spirit wants you to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, especially healing what it is that needs to be healed and not allowing this to get in the way of what you're trying to create, right? So having some sort of outlet, having some sort of channel to express the weight of the witness wound, right? Carrying what you couldn't fix. What is this weight that you're carrying? They want you to work on releasing it, sharing it, expressing it, communicating it in some way, and not being too hard on yourself because of it. I feel this is something that is in the distance. Maybe it's something that you're kind of thinking about recently because you are writing a book. It's something that you want to share with others because you're bringing it forth in the world as strength. And you're, not only are you grounded in the story there's a story here with this wound. A story that has given you strength. A story that has given you an opportunity to actually live life differently. Live in a way that isn't tied to this. So even in my own life, when I was younger, I went through a lot of hardships. And there's a lot of beliefs and things that was put on to me as a child that I was never in alignment with. And as I became an adult, I started putting down my own foundations, my own roots. And I feel there's an opportunity here to lay some new roots and foundations in your life around what is actually true for you. What's true for you might not be true for someone else. But right now, Spirit is wanting you to lay some solid foundations and roots, especially around your beliefs, especially around things that you feel are not in alignment with what you feel to be true. So I know that sometimes we can get into arguments. We can get into these energies that are, there's friction there's headbutting. You're going to see this around you, right? Because there's a lot of opinions that are being thrown around about different things. And maybe you're finding that you have a friend or a family member that believes something to be true that you don't believe to be true, right? You have a difference of opinions, and it's okay to have a difference of opinions. We're not all meant to believe in the same thing. We're all going through a different life experience than one another. So this is where you're open to other people's beliefs. It's where you're not taking things personally. It's, you're living in harmony. And I feel that you are someone that has the ability to actually create this not only in your life, but in other people's lives. So, you have something to offer the world here, an opportunity to actually share that with others. And you have the ability to take this and turn it into something physical, something that is tangible, to nurture it, to allow it to reveal itself to you. So sometimes we don't even know what this looks like. So for me, this is tarot. For me, this is showing up here online on YouTube with messages for you, tapping into these cards' energies. It shows up as a tarot reading on YouTube for you, right? So there's something that is forming in your material world that is related to this energy that you're wanting to share with others. And it's coming in from something that has to do with your childhood that you have taken forward as strength. There's a lot of you have done some major healing, self-development here. And you're meant to nurture this part of yourself. You are still growing, you are still evolving. And by rooting yourself in the ground, rooting yourself to Mother Earth and trusting that whatever it is that you are going through right now, especially that has to do with expansion, that has to do with change, that has to do with friction, this noise of the world, sometimes we're meant to just turn that off for a moment and really reconnect with ourselves and our truth and not worry about what's happening externally to us and take action based on that. And we have the Queen of Wands here. So I'm just seeing the sun's energy nourishing you, the energy of light that is nourishing you. So it's really important that you're taking care of yourself at this time, tuning into what it is that your body is saying to you, Pisces, and listening to that, right? So, and I feel someone is in there. I don't know if you've changed your schedule, or Pisces, you're focusing on yourself right now. I feel you've gone through a lot. You may have neglected yourself at one point in your life. This is a coming back to yourself, taking your power back by taking care of yourself and not worrying about other people's energies. It's about you focusing on your own energy and growing within that space. And this is going to allow you to expand to levels or experiences in your life that you have never experienced before. So this is where Spirit is asking you to reconnect with nature if you're not connected with nature, to get outside, to reclaim your throne, your place in the world, in your life, to reclaim that. You know what that is, right? They want you to reclaim that because both of these queens are sitting here totally in tune with their energy, at peace. They're wanting you to cultivate peace within yourself and hone in on that, whatever that means for you, and create that, because you're really going to thrive within the energy of peace, something that you can cultivate. So this, I feel, has to do with your schedule. Spirit is calling you to create a schedule that works for you, that keeps you in alignment with yourself, where you feel good. So for myself, I've been off schedule this week. It's not working out well for me, so I have to get back into routine. And it's only because of the weekend, the weather changed. I could give you a lot of excuses. I just need to get my schedule back intact. It's been about 3-4 days I've been off schedule, so I've been noticing that I'm steering off. So I feel for some of you, Spirit is calling you back to a schedule or a routine that once worked for you, or to create one that works for you. So for me, I like to get up early, 6:30, 7 o'clock, or even earlier if I can. I don't like to get up later because then it throws me off. I have a morning ritual. I have my morning tea, and then I go into meditation, which is me listening to music, putting on my makeup, getting ready for filming, and conversing with my husband. Like, I have a whole routine that works for me. And I feel that Spirit is calling some of you to take part in some sort of a routine, a schedule, and be intentional behind it. What is it that you're trying to create by implementing a schedule, a routine, right? Discipline here is going to be incredibly powerful. We have divine feminine energy. So this is where Spirit wants you to be open and receptive, to take in and feel into your life's experience, feel into your day, feel into the things that you are doing, the things that you are creating, and root yourself in the ground with this feeling into things, right? And reconnecting with yourself and not getting lost in the world, because the world right now is in a really messy, ugly space, right? This is the mental warfare. There's a lot of energies that are trying to take you away from yourself. It's almost trying to take us away from our soul's energy and disconnect us in some way, so we find ourselves floating around. And Spirit is really calling you back here, Pisces, to reconnect with yourself, to become aware of some of the illusions around you, and to focus on what it is that you are creating, and don't worry about anything else, right? They're asking you to remember who you are by reconnecting with yourself and not the, I'm getting a lot of things coming up for you here visually. You know, impulsive shopping. I feel some of you maybe in the beauty industry, or maybe you are even on social media and you buy, like I'm getting someone who's getting a lot of Amazon packages. Like, I don't know if you are buying a lot of things from Amazon. That can be very dangerous. We can find ourselves in this like rabbit hole of buying all these things that we don't need. And all of a sudden we have collections of stuff. I've gone through this in my life. I still go through it sometimes, right? And it's something that we have to work on managing. And I feel Spirit is asking you to manage, what is this that they're saying here? It's not to manage. They're encouraging you to reassess or come back to what's real and what's true for you right now. And grow from that place. And they're letting you know that wherever you are in life right now, Pisces, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And they're just bringing awareness around something so you don't have this battle in your mind. You know, it's our mind that sometimes, it's our mind that creates the emotions, and those emotions then create the action. So there's something here in your mindscape that is being drawn or pulled in different directions that they want you to bring awareness around. So it's important to ground and root yourself. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. This is going to be very important. You're going to find that you are going to claim victory around something, like you're going to be in the spotlight, but you just got to release the energies that aren't in alignment with where you're going. So we've got the horse, we've got sunflowers, and stars are coming in for you as well. Stars. The energy of the star. You are meant to be a star somewhere in your life. You already are a star. You're connected to that energy. So I'm going to pull a bonus card. This is the Key Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It is a Spirit Warrior card. I was called to use this deck today. So let's see what they want to share with you. So Desiree, she who yearns. So Desiree, you might know somebody by this name. Maybe it's your name. It's a confirmation. So yearn, longing, and pining for. Okay, so let's read you the interpretation here for Desiree. Sorry, my hair is flying all over the place. They're feeling a bit staticky, and I keep feeling them on my cheek and on my nose. So Desiree, she who yearns, longingly watches the moon rise. She needs her robes and ribbons, for they are not needed in the coming dark of night. She will return her laurel wreath and lyre to the sun god Apollo. Her realm is the mystery of night. Desiree seeks her divine feminine self in the cycles of the moon. So divine feminine, okay? So cycles of the moon. Birds come winging towards her. Messengers from the moon carrying the answer she seeks. Desiree teaches us how to fully commit to pursuing our dreams. Rather than hope for something, she has begun the process of making her desires real. The message of this card is to commit fully to your wants or admit you are simply stuck in the mode of pining for what you cannot reach. Your energy is at stake here. Will you shed yourself, or will you shed yourself of what you do not need in order to gain what it is that you really want? Are you unsure of your yearning? Wishful thinking has its place, but now is the moment to drive forward to your goal or set the goal aside. The moon is reachable if you dedicate the resources necessary. So I feel things are falling into place. The resources are making themselves available to you. It's all about whether or not you're going to take action. It's whether or not if you're going to immerse yourself within that energy. So let's go ahead and close off now with an angel number. So some of you might be seeing this angel number already. This is going to be an angel number that's guiding you through this. So we are getting for you, trust yourself. Spirit wants you to trust yourself. 7878. Better things are coming for you. Trust in your judgment here. You are on the right track, Pisces. So look at that. They want you to believe in yourself. There's also the energy of fertility in the air. It's almost like you're bringing something to life here. You're giving birth to some sort of a new beginning. It's a beginning, and I feel something is happening for you twice, like you're going through a second major life change in your life, and the signs are there. You know this, and you're ready for this. Like your soul is ready for this, Pisces. So It's now time for yourself to take decisive action and make things happen. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.